Dear friends, welcome to another video of Fathoming Mind. In today's video, we are going to discuss about why people are praying or why we need to pray. What is the importance of prayer in our everyday life? So we know that we all are people. We go to temple, church, or mosque or gurudwara not to make our prayers, to make our needs known to the God. Why we are doing? What is the purpose of doing this particular thing in our everyday life? Anyway, we are living our everyday life by collecting the information, by having education, by socializing and contacting and doing so many other technologically advancing and doing so many other things. Then what is the importance of this particular activity of prayer in our everyday life? So we know that apparently when we see there is no much meaning because we cannot see God directly and like a person we cannot communicate with the God. But we know that when we are living our everyday life, there are so many people with whom we are coming in contact in the society. The smallest unit of the society is family, from which where we all are coming from. So in the family we have got a lot of relations and bonding: father, mother, brother, sister, husband, wife, no, so many grandfather, grandmother. So like that, so many relations are there in our family. So and when we go into the schools also, we have got companions, or when we go to work, there are also the co-employees, those who are working with us and other people, and then also in our neighbors and other people, the co-travelers. So many people we are meeting across in our everyday life. We know that we develop a content of conscious within us, which about we know on upon which we are processing about these people, what they are, how they are behaving with me, or they are treating me well, they are not treating me well. So these kind of things are going on. Sometimes we avoid some people, and sometimes we accept some people based on our understanding or the previous experience we have about all these people. So here we know that man is a social being, and man is going across different situations in the life and interacting with the world at large. But when he goes to the prayer, what happens? All these connections are freezed for some moment, and he comes into no comes into one's own self, understanding one's own self, going deeply into one's own self, and understanding who he is or what he is and what is the purpose of his very life. So here the so personal collection is built up in the prayer. So we know that we are trying to build a connection with the spiritual reality called God in the prayer, but there is also a personal connection with oneself also in the prayer. So there is also a famous book called Be Human and Be Holy. So that is the first step in prayer. First we have to be human, then we become holy. We know that we are all human people, so the self understanding is very important. And why we need to have this self understanding in the total silence of prayer? It is to understand the other people. So the whole humanity is the same. We have got a common consciousness. So here we come to the understanding that we have got a common consciousness with the others. The same feelings of jealousy, hatred, love, affect, joy is going on with others also. So when we understand ourselves deeply, we are also able to understand the others. So here through the prayer we are able to build up empathy. Empathy means the understanding a person intellectually and understanding the hidden meanings of what the people are speaking. So when we understand the hidden meanings of what people are speaking, we are able to respond to the people, not to react with the people. So response is something positive. We are able to respond, and we are able to understand their feelings and act accordingly with those people. So our relationship also improves through the prayer in our everyday life. And by going through the prayer again, we are able to understand our unconscious conflicts and feelings which are going on within us. What is blocking us from some particular performances or particular, so maybe the social performance or some other areas where we are lacking confidence. So it is also able to go into the unconscious conflicts of our everyday life. So the reasons for the certain particular behaviors or certain no, certain no, which we consider are not out of place behaviors may be lying in our unconscious mind. So going into the unconscious mind and understanding these conflicts, okay, through the silence of prayer helps us to perform and improve our performance in our everyday life. So the prayer is not bringing us money or anything like that, but it brings us the personal enhancement with the true self. And ultimately what it happens, we are able to connect with the spiritual connections, or with the God we are able to associate, and we are able to develop a form of love for God. And when we develop the love for God, we are also able to develop the love for the humanity or the creation of God. And here we are able to become a better creation or the better performer in our everyday life by understanding the spiritual realities that is within us, or which is guiding us in our everyday life. So let us more understand about the spiritual reality through the prayer and through the spiritual enlightenment, and live our everyday life very positively. Thank you, dear friends.